Hello? Oh my god! Hello! My name is Yomi. I am dating Colonel Sanders today. Noro! Hi Noro! Hi Noro, hi Noro. I'm a fried chicken eater today. Hello! The only reason why the game's not up is because there's a cutscene when you start the game, so I'm gonna show you the cutscene. Hi Memory, hi Venta, hi Yuta, hi Spritty, hi Techie, hi Blazefire, hi Sen, hi Ahe. And Noro! Noro, you have a new outfit coming up soon, don't you? You guys should check out, Puppy Dog. This guy is Puppy Dog. Hi Noro. It's everyone's favorite Noro. Okay, wait. I'm gonna up the KFC game very soon. I'm not sure if the audio. It should. I love you, Colonel Sanders. Hi, Dragon, hi. That's a lot of chicken. Want some help with that? It's alright, I can eat it all. There is a KFC game. There's a KFC dating game. We're about to date Colonel Sanders. I'm opening it now. I hope it works. Oh fuck my stupid baka chud life. Oh, there you go. Oh fuck, it's too small. Wow! There's audio, but you can't hear it. Am I cooked? There's audio, but you can't hear it? Ah! I'm gonna fix this. Every time you open the game, the cutscene starts. You can't hear it? I know. I'm gonna try and fix it right now. I think I know why. I think I know why. So just give me a second. 2, 3, 1, 2. Alright. 声が Hello. Okay. Before we get started, tell us your name. God. My name is Yomi. My name is Yomi. Oh. What is this? Hi, you may kill yourself. Wait, I'm gonna make myself smaller. Over here. Okay. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. I'm a student. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in the moment forever. Or you could wake up now. Now! Your first day of culinary school, there is no time to sleep in. My ears! Smack that clock up and Adam. Throw the clock out the window and stay in bed forever. Smack the clock! Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. Your mind begins to wander. Who'll be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by and you find your imagination getting away from you. You'll need to take this seriously, or you allow yourself to daydream a bit, thinking about the future. I take it seriously. I'd better make sure to arrive prepared for the first day! You bust through your morning checklist. Teeth brushed. Hair combed. Pits deodorized. Nothing can stop you now! Pits deodorized. You confidently grab a biscuit, strut out the door, and head off to class. Oh, you can see my cursor, that's bothering me. Hey, just what you needed to get your blood flowing. Is this like the... Is this a KFC food? Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. It's a KFC biscuit! Right. Here comes your lifelong best friend forever, Miriam. Not Fula? That's odd. She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. Good morning, Yomi! Are you excited for the first day for the rest of our lives? Actually, because I sure am excited, a little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous. What's the... It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, well, then I ate it, and I couldn't taste any love in the food. What am I gonna do if I fail? Classic Miriam, raised by MasterChef parents. Did they do like a little hyphen at MasterChef to not get interesting? She's always held herself to a very high standard. Ever since we were little babies playing together and you rescued me from that quicksand box, it's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're going to do great. I'm just saying. But it doesn't matter if you're loving and caring, you might not do well in the test. Lol. Well, University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning's famous 3-day only with what? 3-day only semesters. I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up. Guys, I can't speak. I haven't spoken much for the past 4 days. A sweet girl, Miriam, has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. Should you pep talk her or change the subject to give her some relief? I'd pep talk her. Remember last month when we saw that fortune teller and had our tarot cards read? The lady with the mask who gave me nightmares? I've been trying to forget. I know she looked spooky, but she was so sweet, and she told you that you were destined for a great thing. Remember that card with the fancy-looking tower and the other card featuring the handsome fellow in the red suit? I've been waiting for so long to meet a handsome fellow I could call my own. Why is she still crying? Why is she still crying? And I'm sure you will soon. In no time we'll be graduating. In 3 days. And you'll be delighting the world with your heartfelt cooking in no time at all. As you talk Miriam up, you can feel her nerves begin to ease. You know what? Maybe everything will be okay after all. And if not, at least I have these killer bangs. Can you believe I cut them myself? I can. You can definitely believe it. She's so passionate, right? Right? I cannot believe it. Before you can get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom-engraved measuring spoons out of your hand and onto the ground. Hey! Whoa! It's Ashley. What a name. Ashley? Your arch rival. She's totally evil, but you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants and she knows it. Hubba hubba, I'm Helen. What a name, Ashley. What a name. Hello, Ashley. Oh my god, she has like KFC cutouts on her stocking. Oh, I didn't see their chicken shins. You leave Yomi's shins alone. They are perfectly normal shins. Ugh, you can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying. You know for a fact that it's actually Ashley, but she had to add extra letters to make herself feel better than everyone. Rebels to lovers? Oh, I would love. If anyone here knows what perfect shin looks like, it's us. We're not going to let you or your really weird insults get to us. Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend, Van the Man. I stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight you can see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rockin' glutes. Van!
You rang? Wait,
this is fucking epic! Wait a second! Shit! You've never been sure what their arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van have just been as close as you and Miriam, but substantially more devious. Oh, it's a whole ass JoJo ripoff. Hey, you can't say that! This is my king Van the Man. Oi! Bro's yassified. Slay! I can't believe the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning would ever allow people like you to attend as students. I know, right? You'd think they just hand us our diplomas now.
Or maybe hire us as professors. You amateurs could learn a lot from us.
I kinda suck at this. With the first day of school about to start, there's just not time to properly tell these two off, so you resist the urge. Just rang to call Van. I love it. Let's go, Miriam. Psst, see you later, losers.
What the hell?
As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it. This looks like it could come out of, like, Freddy Fazbear. Who's this guy? He farted! Oopsie. I think it's broken. Wait, I should do that for... You reach forward and easily pull the door forward. That should do the trick. I love you. I think you mean thank you? My name is Pop. I was named after my Pop. He's old. Wait, I'm gonna do that. Could someone like this also be a student at this school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob, but I guess he's reading it upside down. Kid has a chainsmoker voice. Hi, Pop. I'm Yomi, so... Are you gonna make me hold this door all day? Nope! And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you. Wait, I want what he's drinking. I want juice. Is this just me, or is he kinda cute?
What?
Wait, no, you can't be serious. What is this writing? I think it's just you. And he's underage, so... Miriam is a shokon, right? Miriam, you got issues! You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wander in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at a podium at the front of the class. Adorable!
Now, quiet down, everyone.
Who is this unreasonably cute pup, and why is he in our culinary class? Hey, yo, Techie, get it right. It's not a Shiba, that's a Corky. Shibas don't look like that. Yeah, someone's restrained Mary. You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of UCS AL.
Please, call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and little and fluffy, but I still demand respect. Woof.
What? A cute dog is our professor? This is the best school ever! I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining. Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around you as a swirl of cherry blossom petals fills the air inside the classroom. I'm chilly, someone close the window! And then... Ah! He walks in. You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. The man, the myth, the legend. Fine dining and its overcooked chicken and unsalted fries. It's him! It's...
If it isn't my favorite student, Harland.
Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry, Professor Dog, before he can finish his sentence.
Please call me Colonel. Colonel Sanders.
A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as... Murmur. As Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle desk, suddenly the room is sweltering. Sweat begins to bead across your brow. You feel everyone is looking at you and you're not entirely wrong. And this over here must be Sweaty Sweats a Lot. Maybe we should open the... Fuck, I can't get these voices right. Maybe we should open that window back up before a faucet pit melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely. Hold on just a second. Nobody talks to my friend like that. What am I BAing? I can basically smell the 13 secret herbs and spices. You two both know my name. We were in the same kindergarten class. And what is up with all of your really weird insults? Besides, when Yomi sweats, it's not gross. It's beautiful. Look at that shimmer. You take a moment to clean yourself up. It's a good thing you didn't forget about that deodorant this morning. This classroom is hot, hot, hot. Ayeti. ... Ellipses. Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and set some ground rules. Yomi sweats.
Welcome to the University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world. The birthplace of culinary legends past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears, there will be blood, there might even be really adorable tiny food. And when it's all said and done, there will be a battle! You will lift your sporks and compete in the broom cooking arena.
She's sweating, but it's not her forehead. Oi! Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. Hi guys! Sorry I'm late. I hope everyone's had a really good summer. I really miss...
Quiet! Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue? You're on the fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place?
Don't you recognize me? This is my 3rd year in this school with you as my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. I'm giving him a Deku voice. Does nobody remember me? I'm...
You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish.
Just life.
Let that be a lesson to you students that tardiness is unacceptable. Even Clanko made it here on time, rolling halfway across town on his tiny wheels.
You turn to see the student Sprinkles is referencing, who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. Did I have to do that? The class bursts into laughter.
Oh, Clank, you rascal.
Sprinkles walks into the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose into the air and takes a deep sniff.
Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself.
You've never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkles' reputation for being smart but tough is well known. You decide to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket, but what kind? Guys, beef treat, rubber ball, or chicken snack? I'm feeling beef treat. What are you feeling? Don't pick rubber ball. I don't know. Rubber ball is just... Maybe rubber ball. Chicken? Wait, you're right! This is a chicken game! We should pick chicken! Wait, this is a chicken game. It's KFC after all. You reach beneath your apron and return with a chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkle's eyes go wide as he locks onto it. His favorite!
Well, I think there might be some competition for new star student.
The furry professor immediately devoured the snack, leaving your hand slick, with a coating of warm doggy drool. What the hell? You see the other students eyeing you jealously, but pay no mind to them. If they want to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors on them at all times.
Settle down, young chefs.
How long will you speak for this professor? Oh my god.
Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds open to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation.
As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only 2 options remain. Tell me it's next to Colonel Sanders. Hey, Yomi. There's still a seat here.
It seems that no one has claimed the seat next to me, if you're interested.
God, I can't do all these voices. 2 good options, but which will you choose? Wait. Sit by Colonel Sanders or sit by my best friend, Chad? Which one should I pick? Well, I mean, you know which one I'm gonna pick, but... Y'all are gonna say Colonel Sanders, right? What a choice. The illusion of choice. It's Colonel Sanders. You're gonna tell your friend to get lost so you can flirt with a cute boy. He's not even cute. It's a Colonel dating sim after all, you're right. You move to take a seat by Colonel Sanders. It appears he bought no books, pens, or pencils. However, his perfect, upright posture shows off a seriousness that makes you confident in his desire to learn. Thanks for offering me the seat.
I've only had 2 rules. Do all you can, and do it the best you can. It's the only way you ever get that feeling of accomplishing something.
That's so inspiring. A little off topic if you ask me, but okay. Miriam will remember this. As soon as you settled into your seat, the professor makes an announcement.
Think fast! It's time for a pop quiz!
Yay! A quiz about me!
This incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you are ready for life at culinary school.
How much does this guy speak?
Keep your knives sharp and focus sharper. Here comes question 1. If train A is traveling to point B and train B is traveling to port A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking?
No, I want to voice the other people. I don't want to voice this guy anymore. This one should be extremely, right? You'll pop under the bus. That's right.
Boris is 2 tree as chicken is 2.
It's feather. That's right.
What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created?
Guys, I can't pick between this. Spork? Is it spork, a meat tenderizer, or a comically oversized fork? A spork? A meat... do you think they would say meat tenderizer? Trust? Okay. Oh wait, you were right! Sheesh.
What food is best for a broken heart?
Anything as long as it's prepared with love and not too much salt. Camel meat, a pancake that looks like a silly face. They include sporks with KFC orders. They do? Holy shit, I didn't know that. Wait, for this one, wouldn't it be a pancake then? I don't know. Which one do you think this is? Camel meat bismillah. What the fuck? Which one do you think this one is? I feel like this is a US KFC thing. Yeah, right? Okay, best one. That's right! Nice!
Is Sprinkles a good boy?
He's the best boy! That's right! Your total score is perfect!
Wow, be honest, did you cheat?
Well, I had chat, so maybe I did cheat. You look up to see that Colonel Sanders has been watching you tally your score. He's impressed.
I know we just met, but I have to confess. I think you have a beautiful brain.
Hot diggity, Yomi! You just scored some major Colonel Sanders points for that performance. He's a serial killer? What?
May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch!
Oh, I'm hungry. Wow, the cafeteria is not as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would be serious about eating. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. Did you order fried chicken for the full immersive experience? I should have done that! Do you smell that? That must be your lunch. It smells crazy good. Everyone, can I have your attention? Wait, I can't do the Deku voice. Everyone, can I have your attention? Is that better? Is it about lunch? No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness, you see. I was...
Howdy, folks.
Fuck, how do you do it?
I'd like to make an announcement.
Hey, I was...
It's about lunch.
I'm so hungry. Everyone cheers. But I... Shh. Lunch. She said shh.
In honor of the new semester, I have prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch.
That must be the smell I smelled.
Indeed, that smell.
You hold your breath waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very talented, but were the rumors true?
Is this?
Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmer in the light. Guys, there's steam on it. Holy shit. That looks like ass. Oi! Speak for yourself. That looks delicious. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelopes you and you begin to feel warm and safe. Guys, I'm hungry looking at this. I'm so hungry. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken? What a novel concept. Your stomach begins to grumble as if to say, stop thinking and start eating! Wait, my stomach is actually gurgling. Order chicken? Wakane ga naiyo. I've been ordering every day.
For years, I have been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavor.
You look around and notice that every student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can.
But that's all I'll say about that. What? You think you...
What?
You think you want your stupid secret recipe, dude? Pshaw. Nah, my dude, nah. I'm just, drafting a last will and testament in case, one of those ingredients is, poison. Got him!
He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. You're in to see what zinger Ashley has prepared to follow up, but she has suddenly taken a different approach. Yeah, and I was just like writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at that moment that only the true hands of a gentleman could fry chicken so tender. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that she is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants him all to herself. She's low-key a baddie. She's totally under it. Valley girl Yomi. Oh, please.
Well, Van the Man, if you don't want any...
I'll take his.
Whoa, hold on. I mean, I guess I'll try it.
He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in pure exhilaration and act unimpressed.
Easy now. There's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in.
Wait, why did they shade his biceps so amazingly? You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of his bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's sugoi! I can't do this. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food what? Transports you to another dimension. Alone with your taste buds, gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Okay, I would savor the moment. The flavors in your mouth are beautiful, pure, heavenly. What a guy! He's a guy. Alone with the flavors, you feel something that can only be described as love. For a man, for a flavor, are they the same? After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. You approach Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders smiles so ever softly as you approach. He stops what he's doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wondered if I could talk to you for a second.
Anything for a fellow chef.
What exactly was on that chicken?
How bold of you to come out and ask. It's an idea I've had for a new combination of flavors that will make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal.
It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade.
What's the rush? The semester is only getting started.
I can't do this.
We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other.
He's clearly not going to give up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about colonels? What? You know what? You know what they say about secrets, Colonel? Shouldn't learning be fun?
You've got moxie, I'll give you that.
Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone, and then leads in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers.
Just one ingredient, but you can't tell. I use...
Beep!
It's something my great-grandmother taught me.
Beep! Wow! You'd never have guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some if you searched. While you're wrapped up in the huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. While everyone else is still in the cafeteria, you decided to look for him. You find Colonel Sanders outside standing in the quad.
Oh, it's you again. Howdy.
It's over, he used heroin.
Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue after I've graduated.
It sounds like you have big plans.
I dare say, the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world, you can bet on that.
Alone together for the first time, you figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Negative is insane. Wow him with a big idea or be modest but thoughtful. I would be modest but thoughtful. Well, I just wanted to tell you that I really enjoyed your food. Now you've got his attention. The flavors were complex but comforting. The interplay between salty, savory, and peppery. Those are the same things except for peppery. It was perfect.
I appreciate the compliment, Yomi.
I'm sure you'll be a great success.
I know we've only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. We should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon.
Yo! You step into the massive cooking arena where the afternoon lessons will take place. Every student gets an oven, all the tools and ingredients they could need. Look at this place, it's magnificent! Finally, we get to show off our stuff! Wait a second. Oh no, we have to show our stuff! What if I totally blow it? You're not going to blow anything, except maybe kisses to the crowd of fans you're going to earn with your signature, adorable tiny food creations.
Welcome, students, to the cooking arena! For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off!
Naturally, Miriam looks over at you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. Son, I'm crying. Hey Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of two, that is. Me and you, if that wasn't clear. Wait, I'm a bitch! Well, wanna be my partner? I'm a bitch, holy shit. I'm a bitch, holy fuck.
Sure, Yomi. I'll prepare our station.
Without you as a partner, Miriam is standing all alone. Two different students quickly take notice. Hello, new partner? But... Oh my, two potential partners. I'm I'm so sorry, gentlemen. I don't know who to choose. It looks like you'll have to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. I'm a dickhead. What the hell? Who do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner? I want Clank. Sorry, Pop. I think Miriam will be clanking with Clank today. Oh well, at least she can redacted Pop now. That's insane. That's insane. It's okay. I already ate. It's not entirely clear if Pop has any idea what the point of school is even at this juncture. Clank is clearly excited to have some attention. He heats up and begins to roll back and forth. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Hold on there, fella. We don't even know the assignment yet. You're saving Miriam from going down a dark path. Thank God. Technically, Clank might not have a face, but there's something charming and earnest about him. Zzz. Tissue, I hardly know you! Clank judders and the panel shakes loose. You get the impression that this is a sign of affection. What the hell? Looks like you two will be fine. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork.
Alright, you two, for today's lesson we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea.
Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? Steak tartare, octopus, grandma's mashed potatoes and gravy. It's mashed potatoes and gravy! Now! It's always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, and comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes.
And gravy?
I couldn't imagine one without the other. Wait, I can make mashed potatoes right now. Wait, no, I don't have any cream at home. Well, I'm cooked. Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. I'll go get the potatoes!
No, please. Let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine.
Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business. Sanders' heart is my business, and you'd better keep your hands off of my man.
Did someone call for me?
No, jeez, man. While I'm over here crushing Yomi's dreams, you're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That was the deal, remember? Colonel Sanders returns, arm full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friends.
Oh, howdy there, Ashley, Van. Are we working in a quartet instead of a duet now?
Actually, no. It looks like Yomi is struggling, so we offered to give them a hand. You know how it is. These young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring.
I was going to say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could also teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level. Ha! Doubt it.
Don't be rude, Brandon. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned itself at your station. Don't you feel... This is so annoying. Don't you feel that deep down that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together like a thigh and a drumstick. Just makes sense. Nothing about this makes any fucking sense, but one thing is clear. She's coming for Colonel if you don't watch out. Ashley is really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. Turn to Miriam, your forever bestie who has always had your back, or turn to Colonel Sanders' hunks of hunks in your time of need. I'm here to learn and to express myself via my cuisine, not bicker with prima donnas. Partners were chosen at the beginning of class, so let's all respect the format, okay? You turn to Colonel Sanders to confirm that you're on the same page. I choose Colonel Sanders, and Colonel Sanders chose me, isn't that right?
A businessman respects all fair agreements, from contracts to handshakes. I took on Yomi as my partner for this activity, and I stand by it. Based on your team's behavior, I'd say you're perfect for each other. Neither of you has Yomi's natural talent or their loyalty.
Guys, this is so difficult. Being defended by Colonel Sanders has you feeling proud and full of potential. You look for Sprinkles and hope that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn those cute corgis and this short but sturdy stature. You look down at your station and realize that in the tension of the moment your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiled potatoes into a creamy, perfect mashed potato texture. Plenty of butter and cream for flavor. It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps you know so well, while your attention was elsewhere.
I know just what to do.
Colonel extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out of which he pours a smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly perfect potato dish. Gravy flows... Wait, I'm hungry. Flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular. Granny would be proud. Whoa! Colonel Sanders holds out a spork out to you. You reach out and get hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork, and for that moment, all of the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still.
If you love something, set it free.
Together you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes and lift a heaping sporkful up. And you see Ashley with a sinister look. You know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then, filled with rage and without thinking, you fling the sporkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face! Van! Do something! Wait, do something! Oh no. Skipping up a fingerful, Van tastes the delicious mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes that it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity?
Hold on right there, Yomi. We do not waste food in the broom cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expected better from you.
What the hell?
If you throw one more spoonful, you'd both better be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands.
Can I have potatoes, please? Venver rushes over, a covered dish in his hand.
Mashed potatoes with gravy? Pathetic! In just a few minutes, I prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my specialty braised tentacle of octopus and my silky saltwater sauce. Placed it on a battle axe forged by my supreme chef ancestors.
That actually looks pretty sick, to be honest. I would eat this. I'm hungry right now. You've ignored me for too long. That ends now. It is I who will have first bite, and you all will look on with envy. The interrupting student rushes at Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate.
No, don't! Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed and may have turned in the process. The results could be toxic.
Too late. It has been eaten.
I think I left something in the oven.
I don't feel so good. It killed him! Holy shit, he's dead.
Everyone stand back! Don't take another bite! And you look at back.
Oh yeah. When you look back at the plate, the rest of it is gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped up in Pop's mouth. Did we just kill 2 students? Pop winces in pain for just a moment, but he's almost immediately back to his oblivious self. Oopsie. Tastes like poison. The entire class has gathered to watch Pop's final moment. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They are as motionless as statues. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. It will appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious danger, has inoculated him against poison of all kinds.
I'm not sure the professors here make enough money.
Wait. Hello? I just turned into a ghost over here. Seeing that you're shaken up by that really annoying student and all his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you.
I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please, let me walk you home.
What? Like for real? Oh, come on! You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. What am I reading? At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark and more than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad neon glow and speaks softly.
These mashed potatoes you made in class today?
Before you go on, I want you to know, that's not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them.
They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me of why I became so passionate about food to begin with.
Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously more important to him in a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him that you're developing feelings for him. Colonel Sanders?
Yes, Yomi?
That there's something I need to tell you.
Hold it right there! There's something I need to tell you first.
Oh jeez.
You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. And every day since, I've been working towards that dream, day and night. Never stopping, never resting, also lifting a lot of weights. Like, so many weights. We should follow our dreams with all of our hearts.
Guys, this is so difficult. Why am I voicing two men?
That our souls may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star. Hey, no, you... Shut up! I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story.
Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy?
You can't prove that. I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name?
Somewhere in the distance you hear a long sad sigh.
Forget him. We're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero. What the fuck?
The Spark Monster is here to fight a hero.
I think I left that fridge door open. Later, nerds. How dare you threaten me when I was just letting down my guard and connecting with another chef on an emotional level?
Be afraid, be very afraid of me because I'm a monster, see? Is he rhyming on purpose or is that just a coincidence? But before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence! What will you do? Is this like Pokemon? Wait, let's attack. You decide to go and attack! Which attack will you use? Cook with Love. Cook with Love does 1 damage. It just got real! The attack really upsets Spark Monster. Spark Monster goes on attack. They spit hot gravy at you. Ouch! You take 1 damage. Wait, attack again. You decide to go on attack. It worked last time, right? Cook with Love. Cook with Love does 1 damage. Spark Monster won't forget this. Spark Monster is feeling really threatened by your attack. Spark Monster focuses their mashed mind and draws in energy from Monster Earth itself. They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? Wait, defend! Wait, I decided to attack again. What the hell? Cook Monster with Love does 1 damage. At this rate, this semester will probably be over before this fight is. Spark Monster is no quitter. Buffed up and ready to rumble, they go on an attack once again. Spark Monster uses Util Tensile. You take 2 damage from the attack. If you take much more damage, you're not gonna survive the battle. Attack! You decide to go on the attack! Again! Cook with Love does 1 damage. Spark Monster is oozing cheese sauce into the lawn of the quad. I wonder who's gonna have to clean that out. Feeling vulnerable, Spark Monster prepares for its ultimate attack. Rounded Edge.
Vile villain, your reign of terror stops here!
Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chicken.
Pot Pie Powder Pinch!
Pot Pie Powder Pinch does 10 damage. Spark Monster is defeated. You saved me! An injured Spark Monster spews steam into the night. Forget mercy, finish him. Spare this wretched beast. Finish him. No student will ever walk the quad in fear again. This monster messed with the wrong chef. Attack. You ready your final attack? You'll never survive my student depth loan destruction. Does 10 damage. Spark Monster is completely vaporized. Colonel Sanders looks on in awe.
You continue to surprise me, Yomi.
Peak battle. Laser blade. The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears at first to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection it's so much more. It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. You open the cover and find a library What? Library card tucked inside. The last name to have signed out is Borko.
Borko, that name sounds strangely familiar.
Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hand. As you come down from the battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home. In your tired state, you don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled up over you as you are tucked in tightly. Good night, my Colonel. In your dream, you're together with Colonel Sanders for some reason. Sprinkle's also there, instructing your love. Dreams are weird. I miss you, Yomi. Hi, I miss you too. Oh my god, this is so cute! You awake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? And then there was a secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? It's probably just because he already trusts you so much. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. You meet up with your bestie in front of the school. Before you can tell her about the encounter with Spork Monster, she launches you into a story of her own. Okay, I think this might be sounding a little strange, but I think I'm with you. I think I might like Clank. Like him? Like? I know, it sounds like it's moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him. Like him. We got to talking after class and he's actually a totally sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Dirty fucking clankers and say, how you feeling? Hope you're feeling better. I'm feeling better. Did you know that Colonel Sanders was the most popular kid in his high school? No, but that does make complete sense. Yeah, but he was so popular that he promoted prom king at school he didn't even go to. It was also the convertible that he himself rode in front of the homecoming parade. What? I'm thinking maybe something got lost in pressure cooker language translation there. Either way, maybe it'd be best for you if you took it slow with this new boy, like I am with Colonel Sanders. You and Colonel Sanders? The coolest guy in the school? The most famous student to ever attend the University of Cookie School Academy for learning? You're a thing now? We definitely connected yesterday. Sure you did. You're great. Who would he be in? What? Why would he be into you, I guess? Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might do things definitely not cool. You are great. You have an idea about how to prove that your love is real. Well, if he's not into me, why did he tell me one of his secret ingredients? A high schooler with a white goatee. Your bestie's eyes light up. A secret ingredient? Yeah, I just said that. A secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? Marianne checks to make sure you're alone before continuing. So this summer, while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden where I was wandering. This can't be good. He told me all about his passion for spices, secret spices. The man even gave me some to show me what he meant. He said it was a powder created from super duper rare dried flower petals, and if I did him a big favor, I could have some of my own. Please, Miriam, don't tell me. So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home. He was so nice, he even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with them, a very strange feeling came over me, and the flavor was like anything I've ever tasted. I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here. Whatever! We both shared an interest in cooking, so we stayed in touch, you know, like pen pals. I bet he'd love to show me to know more about new spices. Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe, and besides, I only know one ingredient, so I doubt it'd be much use to anyone. Flower petal spice, interesting. Cough fiber, cough. Please, 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 it would mean the world to me! No one has to know it came from you or Colonel Sanders. What do you think? Do you Protect Colonel Sanders' secret or share it with your bestie. Since I'm already such a bitch, I'll make up a fake ingredient. You quickly think of a fake ingredient name. I don't know how about. It was Eye of Newt. I know, sounds like some kind of witch's potion, but what can you do? Eye of Newt, wow! Her eyes light up, imagining such a thing, and you figure that you've satisfied her curiosity and she'll move on. However, she immediately turns around and does some thumb typing on her phone that you can't quite see. That's probably not good. Before you can ask her to confirm that she is definitely not texting secrets to other people, you're interrupted. A wind rushes. Cherry blossom petals fills the air. It's Colonel Sanders! He's arriving in school. Stand back and admire his majestic glory. Colonel Sanders' horse is truly a thing of beauty. On a hunt. Without ever acknowledging that he's being watched, he does a short horse dance before dismounting with a flourish. He then slaps the beautiful creature gently on its rear, sending it running free into the countryside. W0. Wait. What the fuck? Zero, these soldiers don't know me for the $100. What the hell? Zero, thank you so much. Wait, why? I didn't even notice. Thank you. Zero. Ah. Thank you. This is maybe I could order fried chicken, huh? Ah. My voice is dying. I don't know if you can tell, but I can feel the tension in my throat already. You're so struck by the sight of him that you lose the ability to speak coherently.
Oh, I didn't realize anyone was watching. Don't worry, he knows his way home.
You attempt to compliment Colonel Sanders, but the words don't come out exactly right. What a hostful beaut you have. I mean, what a graceful beaut you have. Dang it, that's what I just said. Being a good friend, Miriam attempts to cover for you. Oh, Yomi just gets really nervous talking about around people they like. What? This is not helping. Colonel is such a show-off, blushes. I mean, they got food poisoning and we're up all night. It was gruesome. You should have seen it. She gives you a wink and a smile as if to say situation handled. Can't blame a girl for trying. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears into his school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. When you enter the classroom, you can see your two rivals, Ashley and Van Van, are doing something bad. By the way you're hiding, you know it must be really bad. Like counterfeiting recipes bad, experimenting with restricted ingredients bad, summoning a demon bad. You try and get a peek over Van Van's hulking shoulder. But he sees you coming!
Whoa there, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this.
Why don't you make like a bee and mine your own wax, honey? But that's so good, what the hell? Act like you're... No, tell them to stop acting immature. You immediately dress the rivals down for their immature behavior. Culinary school is to be respected. That kind of nonsense is a waste for everyone's time. Now you've upset them? Oh, and you're the emperor of cooking, are you? You make the rules?
I'm not sure you know a good meal if it ain't you.
Being the best chef in the world takes more than just culinary skills. It takes creativity. It takes panache.
And it doesn't hurt to use a little evil.
You finally get a good look at what they're hiding and you instantly recognize it. It's a book just like the one you found after your encounter with the spark monster. Why is there actually lore in the game? That's the same book that I found last night in the quad. Ashley immediately elbows Van Van, who hides the book behind his back. I don't know what you're talking about. That book is a family heirloom and its contents are secret. You notice that they haven't just been studying the book, they've got Pop pinned to the wall and they're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth. We're playing, hee. Before you can dig in any further, you're interrupted by their rival and more students. It's almost time for class. Beep beep. Plank must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls right over Van Van's meaty foot.
Hey, watch it, you bucket of bolts.
Poor guy doesn't even know what's happening to him, yeah. You watch how you talk to him, he didn't do anything. Bzz, womp. Who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such a language. Not even from a stand mixer. Womp womp.
No, your mother was a stand mixer.
Where? Bzz. Batman jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Batman, sending him flying across the room. Protect me, Colonel Sanders! These crazed men are about to come to blows! I think it must be over me, but I'm not interested in either of them. Ashley's tone has completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely he must know this is a ruse, right?
Gentlemen, get hold of yourself. Save it for the arena at least. Or don't. Honestly, what do I care? I've got lofty career aspirations to focus on.
Maybe I can help you with your business plan? Just then, Sprinkles arrives to signal the true start of the class day. He's panting, which doesn't seem that abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog.
Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. I've spent the morning chasing a car all over town, and my tiny legs are very, very tired. But I'm here now, and I hope you're ready to learn.
Rub his furry dog belly. He loves it. Rub his belly. Rub his belly. After he catches his breath, Sprinkles regains control over the classroom.
Without further ado, we'll review the global history of my favorite fowl, the chicken!
You want to pay attention to the lesson? Truly, you do. Rub my belly. Which is...
Oh, wait. Which is why, in 1776, at the signing of Declaration of Independence, it was a chicken who first signed their name.
But you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders. And you miss most of the important part. When you come to, Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you.
Well, Yomi?
Naturally, this appears to be a sample platter. Which item do you want to sample? What the? Which one am I sampling? Which one do you guys want to sample? I feel like the right answer is a shimmering pepper for some reason. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? What should I do? What should I pick? What should I pick? I don't know what to pick. What the hell am I picking? What the hell am I picking? Get your pepper. I don't know. Alright. A brightly colored pepper stands out from the other items. It sparkles in the most eye-catching way, so naturally you reach out, grab it, and eat it right away. However, your body is not prepared for the heat. The pepper has triggered an intense spice hallucination. It feels like forever as you trip through the universe. My friend! Ooh! This guy again? I'm here to give you an important message. Ooh! You must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. All you must do is... I was saying, to fulfill your destiny, all you must do is... Sorry, I think I've still got some spice stuck in my throat. This is you when you ate the spicy little chew. It's fine, I'll work through... To fulfill... The prophecy... You must... You feel yourself begin to regain consciousness. Oh man! You come to and find everyone is staring at you.
That pepper was the last of its kind on Earth and now it's gone forever!
You think to yourself, geez, I should pay better attention. We all make mistakes, I'm sure he'll forgive you someday. Come on, it's time for lunch! Before anyone can relax, the cafeteria lights dim. And your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement.
Today's lunch will be prepared via
Via timed competitive cook-off. The level of theatrics of these two is off the chart. Step up and tell them your honor demand that they stop wasting everyone's time. Wait, let's just tell them to stop wasting time. I can't be bothered. Is everything a competition with you two?
Yes?
Yes. But well, not with me. I'm on a personal journey to learn, to love, to learn to love. What? To learn to love. Sure, why not? But definitely not to constantly battle. Yeah, stop getting your genders crossed. Don't you have some portable monsters to capture or something? I need to eat if I'm going to have the energy to sustain my education and pursue my dreams of being a master chef. How are any of us supposed to get anywhere if we're constantly fending off challenges from every know-it-all with an apron? Besides, I already brought my own one. Yomi, you should have it. It will give you the energy you need to succeed. Miriam reaches out and presents a gift to you. My special gift! Why is it so small? Why is it so small? My special gift, cheese and tomato soup with chocolate milk to wash it down and a tartlet for dessert. Why is it so small? It only takes about 5 seconds to eat Miriam's tiny food, but it's just what you needed for motivation. You know what? I've learned enough for today. Let's battle! Just as things reach a boiling point, Sprinkle steps in. Surely he'll put a stop to this madness.
Now, students. Please settle down. This is lunchroom, not a spousing court. Sportsing court.
I can't read. Holy shit. Finally a little sense. You breathe a sigh of relief.
At least not until we turn on the timer!
Just then a huge light blasts at you in the face, flashing the words timer ready.
That's what I'm talking about. Oh!
I stand corrected. If it's a battle you want, it's a battle you'll get, and my bestie can beat the best of them. Best believe it! Like a diamond, I was formed under pressure, and now's my time to shine. I will defeat you myself. You had this chicken, and you made mashed potatoes and gravy on day 1, and you're feeling like you can really impress him again here. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes. Think fast, if the timer runs out, you'll be forced to pick randomly. Wait, I'm gonna do this timing. You're gonna need to season this chicken before you cook it. You don't know Colonel Santa's recipe exactly, but you have an idea. How many herbs and spices? He said 11! That's right, you might not know all the ingredients yet, but at least you're headed in the right direction. Tail wagging intensifies. Now that you've got some basic steps going, it's time to elevate your craft. A state of mind offers you, gratitude, right? That's right, you never take this opportunity for granted if you hope to succeed. Your classmates are rooting for you, but Ashley is simply stronger and faster than you. You better pick up the pace if you want to survive. When you were a child, your father told you to never forget where you came from. Every day you meditate on his advice and draw energy from that place. Oh, where does he come from? Wait, I got it right. What? This is your show and you're not going to miss it. Oh! You try to shut out the noise of the arena and focus on your cooking. It was a solid success. Bubbly! That's wrong? No!
Don't make me get the spray bottle!
Next question. You notice Colonel Santa's all the corner of your eye. Wait, no, I got it wrong. Wait, I got it wrong, which would be awesome, except knowing he's watching you makes you totally forget what you're doing. Now all you can think about is Colonel Sanders. How many spoonfuls look good to you? What the hell? Success is silence because that's when you finish cooking. Oh god, I'm gonna kill myself. Grr! You're stranded on a desert island with only one dessert cookbook. Which do you take? What a hung! I know, right? You know... Wait, what?
You know what? Shouldn't you be focused on the challenge? You're falling behind!
Down you lose. I'm losing. Wait, oh wait. Oh no! I'm thinking about Colonel Sanders. Woof woof! You're really struggling to keep up. At the next station over, Ashley has already begun plating elements of her dish. It's colorful and complex. To make up time, you toss your biscuit dough into the center. As you do, the crowd gasps. Oh, yikes! I know you love nothing more than to see a fellow appliance utilized in a kitchen battle, but sometimes that means sacrificing the personal touch. Where? Yomi, this is because you keep on getting distracted. You might not have any hands, but Yomi does, and a good chef needs to be touching the dough to know when it's properly mixed.
There's an easy way and a hard way. You don't get far by doing the easy way.
When you hear everyone talking, you realize how serious the error was. You immediately shove your hand into the mixer to rescue dough before it's overmixed. Yomi, no! Oh god, oh god, oh god! But you're not fast enough and your hand gets stuck. It's immediately crushed by the quickly spinning beaters. There's no way you'll be able to use the hand for the rest of the match. Colonel Sanders shakes his head in shame. Oh god. Wait, my hand is fucked up.
What you often find is the easy way can turn out much, much more difficult. Everyone stop what you're doing now! The battle's over!
It can't be, I'm so close to finishing my dish!
Sweetheart, look at your hand! You simply can't go on.
Ah, that's too bad. Here I am with my complete edition ready to stab. Surely that makes me the winner by default.
No, it wouldn't be fair to compare the two on account of Yomi's injury.
You see Sprinkles begin to lick his doggy chops as he locks onto the dish. God, my hand is cooked.
But I suppose you should at least tell us what you prepared.
Well, because I'm the sweetest, I skipped straight to dessert. Under this white chocolate dome, you'll find a wide array of delights, taking you on a journey of flavor. The taste is going to tell the story of excellence. I was going to ask Yomi to do the honor, but since you're injured, and I'm afraid that pouring this creamer of delicate hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult. It looks good. Colonel Sanders, if you wouldn't mind lending me your strong, steady hand. Colonel Sanders placed the hot chocolate sauce on top of the dome, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredients hidden within. Oh my god! Inside, you'll find a delicate fried cheese cookie, atop a slice of honeycomb, ice creamed tuays, tender nougat, and pearls of blueberry jelly. Colonel Sanders seems intrigued, but perhaps not impressed as he dips his finger in the chocolate sauce.
Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley?
Oh, you! As he places the soft-covered finger into his lips, Ashley leans over and whispers something into his ear. A dab of sauce sticks into his mustache. I'm gonna put myself in between them, Chad. You reach out with your apron to wipe the sauce off of his glistening face. Colonel Sanders recoils and brushes you back. I made a mistake!
This goatee isn't just a fashion statement, it's also functional. I was saving that flavor for later.
Wait, my game is over? Try again. Wait, my game is over? No way! Wait. I fumbled the day! Wait, I got this. I fumbled the day. I'm gonna get there really quickly. Wait, I got it wrong. I got this, right? I got this. Okay, internalize the rage. Okay, there you go. Your rage burns so intensely within your eyes that they burst into flames. The flames cause your eyebrows to catch fire and turn into ash, and they fall off of your face, which means people will have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of the semester. Perhaps forever. Embarrassed and ashamed by your poor performance, and not to mention your crispy fried brow, you run for the quad to be alone. The beautiful weather feels like an insult. Inside of you, a storm rages. It's Colonel Sanders. He's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and have decided to get married. And he won't even ask you to cater his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. You try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly. Yomi cook.
I know you're hurting right now. Not just from the devastating loss, but from that run-in with the mixer and that small fire. We should get that checked out.
I'm fine. Can't you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fryer. I'll never be a master chef.
Failure is a part of life. Not just for you, but for all of us. Do you think I've never failed at anything before?
That's exactly what I think.
Well then think again! I wasn't always the man you see before you enrolled in the culinary school. Incredibly handsome, successful, motivated. Well, handsome, sure, I was born that way. But I've walked other paths and arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I failed as an obstetrician.
Fuck.
I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. I was passionate about livestock, but I even failed as a mule handler. That one was especially humiliating. Mules can be so cruel. I lost my business partner to a gunfight.
I didn't know.
People see my delicate ribbon tie and my well-kept beard and assume that I've got it all together, which is true now, but it hasn't always been.
Sounds like this guy could really use a hug.
I resolved then that I was going to amount to something. No amounts of hours, labor, or money would deter me from giving the best I had to give.
As Colonel Sanders takes his focus, you see something ignite inside of him, a burning passion. One has to
One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. When your dream is pure, it's honest. It's something that a humble man in a crisp white suit can be proud of. I will create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds.
Yay! Just as your moment grows intimate, you're interrupted by a threatening, shadowy presence. Battle scarred from the night before you prepare for the worst. It's a spike monster!
Gorko, this spark monster has hit by the hero.
Is anyone else feeling a bit of deja vu?
I'm sorry, Gorko, but I could have sworn we already battled you last night.
That was Gorko, my twin. And I, Gorko, and I'm here to avenge them.
Are you stronger than Borko?
Well, we're twins, so not really. Pretty much exactly equal. In every way. Why do you ask?
Colonel Sanders smirks. He's already on the same page as you. It's just that we beat Borko pretty easily, so I don't think you would have much of a chance. Not to mention, I feel really guilty about that. If I could take it back, I would.
I think what Yomi's saying is, can't we just be friends? Life is too short for making enemies.
I suppose we don't really need to fight. It's just that I've got these pointy teeth and claws.
All the best for enjoying tasty foods. Surely you like to eat, don't we all?
Great idea.
Inspiration strikes and you come up with a quick idea. Chomp on this! You toss a biscuit into Gorko's open mouth and he devours in one go.
Delicious. Much nicer than the evil students who once upon a time generated this creature's stands before today.
Yeah, I don't believe it. You were human once?
Oh, no. I was a chihuahua. I was still a student at school. And so one day some mean kids with a magic spell cast a dark enchantment on me and I was forever transformed.
A magic spellbook.
Precisely. Bakra used to have a copy. Somewhere along the way I've lost it. If you find such a book, I beg of you, respect it. Respect it. You're a powerful chef. Unless you rely on dark and evil magic. No, keep it protected.
Oh shit.
To protect the inside from those who reject them through sorcery and cure. If you didn't meet the fear, I'd be here.
God, this is horrible.
It sounds like there are some bad cooks in the kitchen of life. Yomi, together I'm sure we can defeat them. Come back to my hideaway and we can discuss.
A personal info, you can't imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must be like. But it sounds like you're about to find out. Whoa! Stepping into Sanders' home, you're surrounded by his things. You start to feel a special bond with him. It looks like you live such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders. Your voice lower than my rat, though. Every day. Wait.
Every day.
Wait, what?
Every day can be an adventure if you approach it with the right attitude. Long ago I made the decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining. Have you been working on any new recipes of your own lately? I'm excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef.
Oh, there is something. It's just a side dish. I've been tinkering with it, but trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures. I'm not sure I've nailed it yet, but I'm close. Colonel Sanders' eyes perk up as he starts to wonder what dish you might be describing. It's meant to be paired with something spicy or crispy or both, perhaps? Now that you've got him right where you want him, should he reveal a new creation to him or keep it a secret just for you? Reveal it! You decided that you're ready as you'll ever be to share original cooking with Colonel Sanders. Watch it be coleslaw? It could be. Before you can talk yourself out of it, you decide to dive in head first. You reach into your lunch rack for a special dish that you've been keeping on ice all day. I present to you my original coleslaw! Wait, it's coleslaw! The shredded cabbage dish glistens in the light of Colonel Sanders' luxe hideaway.
Magnificent!
Together you chow down on the creamy slaw until just a spoonful remains in the bowl.
Do you mind if I hold on to the last bite? I'd like to have it around so that I can admire its taste later and think back on this moment.
You can offer to make him more, but he seems like a very sentimental type of guy. Bye-bye, immortal! Sure, why not?
Please make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment.
You realize now that would be a perfect time to do some snooping. Around the room are various items that you can look at. Each item seems to radiate a different emotion. Tap on an item to discover more about Colonel. Ah, this is baby Colonel Sanders. That's cute. This one is Colonel Sanders. This one is Who's my friend Pete? I can open the door? Whoa! I can try on his suit! The jacket is a bit big for you, but soft and comfortable. You give yourself a deep hug, breathing in his scent. They say that home is where the heart is. Is this what they meant? Before you can look any further, you hear Colonel Sanders returning. He has a new dish that he's been working on and he wants you to taste it. You try to act casual until he asks you why you're wearing his jacket.
I don't usually loan those out, but I must say it does look good on you.
Oh, crap! The jacket! I forgot to take it off. Wait, let's just tell him the truth. You confess. I think I've developed feelings for you.
I might be developing feelings for you too. But I'm concerned. I can't let anything get in the way of my dreams.
Overwhelmed, you take off the jacket and run for the door. But the thought of leaving Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you a pause. You stop yourself. Colonel?
Yes, Yomi.
I honestly think this may be the beginning of something wonderful.
I think you're right. We should take things slow.
You talk late into the night and drift off into slumber. Flash emoji. It should be me, not you. Dream sequence! You wake to a beautiful morning in Colonel Sanders' hideaway. Did you make the right decision on how to respond to Colonel Sanders? Only time will truly tell. Today is the day that could change the rest of your life. Wait, I spent the night with Colonel Sanders? What the hell? Your thoughts are interrupted when Colonel Sanders emerges into the room. He's holding a gorgeously plated breakfast and your mouth waters at the sight of it. Wait, this has to be pancakes, right?
It's a simple breakfast I just whipped up.
It's meticulous. Wait, it's just KFC! You taste Colonel Sanders' food and it takes you on a journey. When you return, he's waiting to ask you an important question.
So would you say that we're the perfect match?
How presumptuous.
My cuisine and your taste buds, that is.
Such confidence, such grace. Could he be the world's greatest gift to cookery? Wait, let's flatter him. You know, I think we might make a great team. Yeah! A single tear begins to pull in the corner of his eye as he gazes out the window.
And with the right business partner, I know I can't fail.
Business partner? Could he be talking to you? It's all happening so quickly. Overcome with emotion and confused by your feelings, you're on the verge of tears. Unable to speak, the only answer you can find is to run out the door and get home. There's still one more day at school after all. The University of Cooking School Academy for Learning waits for no one. You get home to find something very surprising. Your best friend is there waiting for you. Where have you been? Because I had one heck of a night. I'm desperate to talk to you about it, but I couldn't find you. I got worried that something had happened to you. It's okay, I was just... But now that it turns out you're fine, I can finally get you up to speed on the saga of Miriam. Sure, but... You'll not believe what happened to me after school yesterday. I went on a date. I think I can believe that. Since I've been partnered up with Clank, he asked me to go out with him. Of course I told him, you better keep your dials to the polite and respectful. I'm not that kind of girl. But he was just interested in spending some one-on-one time together and getting to know me, so I said, yeah, sure, I can get to know that little metallic guy. Long story short, he took me skydiving with his friends, but things quickly spiraled out of control. She just says skydiving as if that's the typical first date to go on with the typical pressure cooker? Or the talking pressure cooker? And now I'm not really sure where we stand. You don't give Miriam time to tell her whole story, however. Bottling up the details of your own night is just too much to bear. And now I went on the date too! Back to Colonel Sanders' house where I spent the night with him. You what? Nothing happened but the emotional connection. Well, that's it. Miriam tells you to move on from the whole Colonel Sanders obsession focus on school. If being obsessed with Colonel Sanders is wrong, you don't want to be right. Hi, Mike. After a short argument, you both agree to go your separate ways. Wait, that's crazy! We had an off-screen argument! When you arrive at school, you encounter your rivals in the quad. You can tell from a distance that they're picking on Pop, though he himself might not grasp the fact. Because you know he's Pop. What's this, really? It sounds delicious.
Oh, it's great. I'll order you one right up away. One right away.
I can't speak. I'll have one swirly with sprinkles, please. Sprinkles is $1 a treat. You can get your swirly dip, too. Why don't you pick on someone your own size? Because
I'm literally the biggest person at the school.
there's this horse that Colonel Sanders rides to school, but who would dare pick out such a beautiful and gentle creature?
You've got some nerve, Yomi. Suggesting I pick on a defenseless horse.
Now you're twisting my words and I won't have it. You clench your fist, but the injury from yesterday's mixer accident causes you to wince with pain.
Doesn't look like you can go on cooking like that. Might as well give up.
I'll never give up, ever! Colonel Sanders arrives just as it appears things are close to boiling over. A naturally intuitive person, he senses that something has been going on.
Is everyone excited for the first day of school? Yomi, how's the hand feeling? I'm sure you'll be back in fighting form by this afternoon.
Aren't you concerned about my hands, Colonel? Yesterday I almost broke a nail winning so hard.
Technically, I don't believe a winner was decided. Your presentation was quite impressive.
What is he doing complimenting her? But what about the flavor of my delicate, warm, gooey chocolate sauce?
It was clear that you're passionate about how your food is received.
That's a lot of words to say it was bland.
Excuse me, Yomi, I'm more than capable enough to speak for myself.
Maybe you could tell me more about your thoughts as we walk into class, Colonel?
I'm always interested in discussing the fine arts of fine foods. See you inside, Yomi.
Annoyed by Colonel Sanders' inability to see Ashley for who you know she really is, you walk across the quad to get some distance. In an attempt to distract yourself from how slighted you feel by that interaction with Ashley, you take out the spellbook you recovered yesterday and started flipping through the pages. Wow, that's the book! It looks like bad news! This is something I found lying around. It would appear to be some sort of grimoire. I don't really believe in that magic stuff. A grimoire? Like a book of spells? I don't know. Who would spend so much time decorating a magic book if it weren't really powerful? I can't think of one surefire way to find out. You open to a page covered with arcane warnings. Cast only in spell in case of extreme emergency, it says around the edges of the page. I could use a spell here that says it will erase anyone I choose from all of my memories. If I scrub out Colonel Sanders, it will probably help me focus better on the upcoming final exam. That is way drastic. Couldn't you do something else? Like anything else? Not rooted in dark magic? Maybe tie a string around your finger? Okay, fine. It is drastic, but desperate times call for drastic measures. You've got a memory casting spell, erasing spell sitting right in front of you, and a pretty good excuse to try it out. Don't do it. You take your friend's advice and put the book away. It's almost time for class. Sprinkles is already in the room waiting for the students to arrive. He clears his voice to make a quick announcement.
I want you all to know I'm feeling something of a dog moment coming on, but I assure you it's nothing to be afraid of.
His cute little nose scrunches up and he begins to breathe quickly. You must be hungry. Wait, let's wait. Sprinkle stalks in his tracks. He focuses in on the window. The room is deadly silent. When you follow his gaze, you see a tiny orange squirrel perched on the cherry tree outside. Sprinkles turns feral and runs to the window of the classroom. He begins barking uncontrollably at the squirrel outside.
Terrence, I told you to never come back here, Terrence! I will destroy you, Terrence!
Sprinkles is barking ferociously, jewel flying off of his face. The squirrel looks over, but he doesn't say anything back. You wonder, is that even a talking squirrel? Who named him Terrence?
You better not show your chubby cheeks around here ever again!
After Sprinkles is satisfied that his presence has been felt by not only Terrence but other squirrels in hearing distance, he returns to his professorial tone.
I apologize for the outburst. This actually brings up an important point. Thank you, Yomi, for reminding me to dole out this indispensable bit of wisdom, you see.
But before you can go on any further, Miriam's love drama spills over into the class. Sprinkles is interrupted by words and sparks coming from the back of the room. Is he jerking off? I told you to save it for after class! Bzz, bzz. You think I wanted to be thrown from a plane strapped to a stranger? Miriam and Clank appear to be arguing, but you still haven't learned to speak Clank's language of mechanical noises. Where? But no, you had to show off your cool kids, Jeff and Joe and J&J forever. Watch us form a triangle in midair as we descend. Triangles are the strongest shape, don't you know? Yeah, well that doesn't make it a great date. Where? Now take Jeff and Joe with you. You can all hold hands as you pedal down the mountain, or up a cliff for all I care. Beep. Clank begins to shudder. Steam pours out of the gaps in his panels, and then a loud ding stops him in his tracks. Beep. No amount of seasoning is gonna make me want to eat that, Clank. What the hell? Clank burps about a completely deep-fried sneaker. Considering that he himself has wheels, not feet, it's not entirely clear where it came from. In terms of deep-fried footwear, I guess it looks okay. Clank slowly rolls out the room to be alone with his shoe. Everyone tries to pretend that they didn't see the entire thing go down. Nothing like a loud public breakup to cast over a pal over the final day of school.
Well, that was unfortunate.
But we mustn't be distracted from what lies ahead. The final competition showdown challenge exam TM, trademarked. I'm still working on the title, but I think you get it. Test time approaches. See you all in the arena.
But before you can think about your upcoming competition, there's a very beautiful soul nearby in need of a pep talk. Hey, Miriam, are you okay? I can't believe it's already the final day. I can. It's been an hour and a half. Okay, I'm so mad I could smash a tiny mug, spilling several droplets of hot cocoa all over the floor. How could he embarrass me in class like that in front of everyone? Her tiny cocoa is a delicious treasure, so you know that this breakup is no joke, even if the source of her frustration is such a silly boy. I know that you know this, but I'm gonna say it out loud. You don't need anyone. Me and you, we're gonna cruise to this final test and hit the carpool lane to Success City. Miriam brightens up, imagining the wind rushing through her short bangs, but she hesitates to embrace the feeling all the same way. You're not going to saddle up a Colonel Sanders stallion and ride into the sunset without me? Of course not. Well, maybe, sorta, but I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it, and a ranch big enough for both of us, and whoever else we want to bring along. If it's not Pop or Clank or anyone else you meet today, tomorrow, or this whole year, so what? You're a special person who shouldn't settle for the first person who shows little interest anyhow. Miriam gives you a big hug and wipes the tears from her cheek. I should really reveal my menu for today. I'm going to make a very special soup. And I bet that Professor Dog is gonna love it up. While you were pep-talking Miriam, you completely missed lunch, but that's okay because you had a better idea of how to spend the time before your exam. You decided to head to the arena early to practice a dish. This is it, the location of your final challenge. A test of will, a test of courage, a test of talent. And a chance to beat the pants off of Van, the supposed madman, and his evil lawyer counterpart Ashley. As planned, you begin to run through a quick test of a recipe you've been working on, Yomi's famous chicken pot pie. After practicing for months, making this dish comes second nature to you, and you're able to quickly get a fresh pot pie in the oven. But as soon as you do, your cram session is interrupted by Colonel Sanders.
Yomi, what are you doing here? There's still time before the final exam.
Oh, just taking it all in. I'm big into visualizing success. I'm looking at my station and picturing the victory. The pot pie has begun to bake and the smell is slowly filling the space around you.
Visualizing, huh?
It's too bad. I was hoping you were here cooking something delicious.
You usually happily share food with anyone who's hungry, but that's the last time you let Colonel Sanders get in your head. It costs you a whole cook-off. You decide that it's time to put your cooking above your romantic desires, but that decision gets hard to stick to when the oven timer goes off behind you. Ignore it like there's no sound at all, or fess up about your practice dish. I'm gonna fess up. Okay, you got me. I'm doing a little bit more than visualizing.
I know, my nose can smell a pot pie from 400 yards.
That's an oddly specific distance, but you'd expect nothing less from an oddly specific man.
You knew it was...
Wait, you knew it was pot pie just from the smell?
Not just pot pie, but a chicken pot pie with an all-butter crust. And my nose is telling me something else.
Oh no, is it burning?
Haha, no. I can smell that it was made with a heaping helping of TLC. But it'll probably start burning any second if you don't pull it out.
The moment of truth. Wow.
It's the best pot pie you've ever tasted. I've always loved country cooking and I could eat this all day.
There's no time left. The final showdown is about to begin. Sprinkles lays down the crown rules.
There are no rules. That is, except to cook with everything you've got.
You step up for the cook-off of a lifetime. You decide that mac and cheese plus the pot pie you've been practicing are just the dishes that'll push you over the edge to victory. Meanwhile, both Van and Ashley are prepping wildly elaborate dishes, perhaps per their usual over-the-top selves. You've decided that it's time to put your cooking above your romantic desires, but that decision gets hard to stick to when the oven timer goes off behind you. You step up for the cook-off of a lifetime. You decide that mac and cheese plus the pot pie you've been practicing are just the dishes that'll push you over the edge to victory. Meanwhile, both Van and Ashley are prepping wildly elaborate dishes, perhaps per their usual over-the-top selves. Miriam has her giant magnifying glass and several sets of tweezers. She's definitely prepared to go big going small. Colonel Sanders seems to be harnessing his 11 herbs and spices, but he's trying to find a way to improve on something perfect. His original recipe fried chicken. The intensity in the room starts at full 10 out of 10 with a frenzy of action. Everyone is calling out really cool special cooking moves as they prepare their special food. Wow, this is getting serious. Colonel Sanders batters his chicken as it leviates through the air.
Egg wash!
Miriam furiously injects ingredients into an itty-bitty pot of broth. Best friend Blaster! Van flexes his pectorals as he chops open a sea urchin.
Let's rock and ride.
Ashley skips her pastries off the tray with lightning speed. Shallow personality spatula. Even Clank gets in on it. What? Beep, 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 beep. Wait, when did Clank learn to speak English? It's a singularity. Wait, it says singularity. That's what's foretold.
They mustn't let it happen or the appliance uprising will take us all.
Stop this out. Batman quickly unplugged Clank and rolled him out the back door of the arena. As he frantically prepare a dish, he notices Ashley has her spellbook out. Is she going to use some dark magic to turn the tide? You've got a book of your own and you're desperate not to see her win another battle. Should you take this opportunity to fight magic with might check even if it's almost certainly evil magic? No! Do it the hard way. Who needs magic when you've got passion? I'm going to do it the hard way. Colonel Sanders sees that you've chosen to win on your own terms, and he gives you a subtle link from across the room. Blink!
I believe in you, Yomi.
Miriam notices it too.
And I've always believed in you, Yomi.
Wait, wrong voice. I've always believed in you, Yomi. Since we were little kids, because I'm your best friend forever. You turn to notice that Miriam is at your station cheering for you. Miriam, what about your dish? If you're here cheering, who's cooking? Tiny food, short cook time. I'm actually already done, so I thought I'd help you. Well, that's sweet, but... Miriam tosses a handful of spices directly into your boiling noodles. This is a good ingredient! However, she doesn't know that you lied and the ingredient was made up. And where the hell did she even get hive nude from? The boiling pot explodes, sending Miriam flying backwards. The watery noodles begin to swirl in the air, bubbling up into a dark cloud that thickens and congeals before your very eyes. What the fuck?
It is Ice Beef, the Spark Monster.
Steve, wait, what happened to Goiko? You're not here to battle me, are you?
We Spark Monsters are many. I think we'll guard the day off. But you're at already conscious, Steve, and I hate to battle. I say you took it pretty alright. Oh wait, you're in the middle of a cooking competition. I love the stuff, it's better than TV. You crazy kids and you culinary skills really impress me. And if I know.
Wait, I've got to stop using that voice because it's really difficult. I'm sorry, Steve, but I'm kind of in the middle of something. Do you mind? Steve the Spark Monster notices that you've got the grim mustache beneath the cooking station. I see what you're up to. Crisscross some magical items and accidentally summoned me, huh? Huh. Yeah, you guessed it, sorta. If you're here, would you mind tossing me some fresh noodles in a pot of salt water? I'd love to. I've always wanted to be a top chef, actually. You know, when I was just a little spark pup back in the old country. You can feel the Spark Monster wanting up to tell a very long and involved story. You don't know how exactly where they came from. It seemed like it was probably lonely there. Actually, you know what? Maybe you should watch from the stands. I really need to focus on the competition. I understand. It's kind of like that time in monster school that I'd fallen asleep during scare tactics class when I woke up. You toss a serious stare at Steve and he takes the hint. Spoon! Hi, Veritlan. Never mind, I'll tell you later. Good luck! Having suffered this huge setback, you don't know how you can ever win. I summon extra power from deep within myself. I can do this. I have what it takes. I came here to win. Your hair turns mac and cheese orange as culinary energy flows through your body. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been prepping their entire lives for. Yes, Yomi, you are the chosen one. You will avenge me. The power you've been summoning immediately fades back off. You interrupted my inspiring monologue. Fighting. Sorry. My heart is pure, my hands are steady, my taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for this moment. I'll show the world my cookery. You begin to levitate off the ground, energy courses off your body. You know that with this power you can do anything. Except turn back time, which would be useful, but... Because while you're powering up, your chicken pot pie overcooked in the oven and can't be served. But don't worry, dear Yomi, you may have suffered some setbacks, but not all is lost. Impressed with your fortitude, Colonel Sanders decides that you have earned his support.
I've been watching you today, and I must say, I'm truly impressed. You've been thinking on your feet and rolling with the punches.
He steps up to your station and stands right beside you.
I'm here to help.
All you've managed to make is mac and cheese, and time is almost up, so you're going to need it. But Colonel Sanders, what about the test? What happened to you? What about the rules?
Following the rules has never been my thing. I follow my heart.
What a guy. Colonel Sanders unfolds a delicate white towel to reveal the most delicious fried chicken tenders you've ever laid your eyes on. And besides, sometimes unexpected combinations can have surprising effects that surpass the individual efforts. Guys, the voice is dying. I mean, my throat is dying. Are you suggesting?
If we combine forces, we can form the perfect food union. Time's up, students!
With time expired, it's the moment everyone has been waiting for. You must now prepare to present your dishes. A handful of students stand tall, but the class seems incomplete.
It seems you're missing some students. Pop, clank.
From off screen, you hear a pure and innocent giggle that can only come from one student. Hey, I'm flying! Sounds like it's coming from the broom closet over there.
Miriam, would you mind?
Inside the closet, you see Pop hanging on a broom hook by the elastic of his underpants.
Pop, get down from there right now!
Let me guess, did Van have something to do with this?
When someone asks for a wedgie, who am I to refuse?
I thought a wedgie was a salad.
It looks like Pop is eliminated from the challenge, seeing how you didn't cook anything.
I can't feel my legs. May I be excused?
Sure. You kids and your pranks! I must say it's not the worst prank in UCSAL history, but it's not exactly yearbook material. Wait a second, pranks. Clank! Where did that pressure cooker roll off to?
You wait to hear a signature word beep or the onomatopoeia, but there's none. Somehow
you must have gotten it unplugged, I guess. We'll have to figure that out later. That leaves only 4 remaining students. Please collect your final projects. Yes, it has been a long semester.
Wow, 3 whole days long.
But after days of hard work, the time has come for me to eat! Miriam, please step forward. Now describe your dish.
I've made tender noodles and savory soup.
My word, is so delicate. Is that a teeny tiny dinosaur monkey I spy afloat in this itsy bitsy bowl?
Yes, Chef!
Please, call me Sprinkles. Chef is my father's name.
Yes, Sprinkles, and some green tea I made from baby tea leaves that I picked myself. Sprinkle carefully sniffs around the dish before opening his mouth and letting just the tip of his pink dog tongue dip into the bowl.
Sublime! Would anyone else like a taste? Oh, come on, I'm not one of those dogs who doesn't floss. I even have a really cute electric toothbrush for dogs. Fine, I'll enjoy it by myself.
And in a flash, the entire meal has been devoured. Not that it took much, it was less than a thimble's worth of soup.
A plus, rarely do I taste a dish with as much love poured into it as yours.
Miriam is overjoyed. She gives you a big hug. Thank you, Yomi, for helping me to believe in myself.
Van, you're up. Now describe your dish. I made uni over smooth egg crusted in an egg-hued urchin shell topped with caviar.
Wait, that looks fucking amazing.
Did you score one type of urchin with spines from a second, different color type of urchin? Yes, Sprinkles. A bit much, don't you think? That's exactly what I did it. A bit much is kind of my brand. Doesn't it look cool?
Sprinkles leads you to sniff the uni, but he can't get his nose closed on account of all the spikes. He begins to paw it erratically, causing the custard to slosh around. Ruff, ruff.
Please be gentle with my cuisine.
Finally, Sprinkles goes all in. Tongue first, but he can't get past all the needles. He reels back as his tongue is poked and prodded. Youch! My tongue! The professor appears to be having an allergic reaction to the sting.
I can't eat this! It can bust in my tongue! Disqualified!
A stunning turn of events. I could have thought that serving full in a bowl made of needles could make it difficult to eat. Dejected Van does not go gentle into the night.
Disqualified? For glamour? Don't discount simplicity!
This is the last you've heard of me! Before forcing us to endure his swollen tongue for another moment, Sprinkles graciously laps up a bowl of milk.
I know. Yeah, I'm a dog and I drink milk. Get over it. Sometimes it helps calm my agitated tongue. Next student, Ashley! It's time to step up! Now describe your dish!
I made orange blossom Turkish delight in a light rose water syrup, topped with fresh meringue, and connected by sugar glass. Like, that looks amazing.
That actually doesn't sound too bad.
Indeed, it is quite delightful. However, I'd ask that you please refrain from eating it or attempting to taste it in any way. It's very fragile and meant to be a display piece. Don't eat the food at a cooking school. Got toast in your ears or something, Yomi? I told you, it's a display piece.
Actually, I must say, it is beautiful. However, this is a cooking competition at a cooking school.
Yeah, which is why I cooked it and did an extremely good job at cooking it too. I didn't realize that we were having an eating exam. If I wanted to be just like eating, I'd go to the College of Eating, School for the Hungry. I suppose you could smell it if you absolutely insisted, but don't breathe too hard. You might disrupt the sugar spiral.
If the food cannot be eaten, it cannot be judged. You're disqualified!
Rage overtakes Ashley and she finally cannot keep her two-faced routine up. You wouldn't know how to end the cuisine if it cooked you! And with that, Ashley stormed off to rededicate herself to being the best, but this time without the shackles of trying to be fake nice and liked by everyone. This isn't allowed to be part of me either!
If this class gets much smaller, I'll be teaching myself.
You and Colonel Sanders, the final cook, step up together.
2 chefs?
What began as a beautiful bowl of mac and cheese
has become something else.
He examines it closely, sniffing and eyeing the bowl. Uh-oh, I don't have a good feeling about this. From somewhere in the room, a literal drum roll plays.
Just when I thought I've seen everything in the kitchen, you give me this thing, and completely blow me away! In my 49 dog's years of life, I've never tasted anything so delicious and perfectly balanced. It's so delicious, in fact, that everyone passes the class. You pass, you pass, you pass! And you pass, and you get a pass!
Everyone gathers around and partakes of the mac and cheese bowl. They all seem to transcend this reality and into another dimension. You win! Together, you and Colonel Sanders have made a new menu item. The new menu item is so impressive that even the Van and Ashley are drawn back by its magnetic fragrance. When they gaze upon your mac and cheese bowl, they admit that you're indeed an excellent chef. Sprinkles declares that you have passed. Everyone's passed. There's supposed to be more battles, but come on, how could they be better than this one? Now that the school year is complete and everyone has graduated, the students return for one last assignment, getting their groove on! The cafeteria has been completely redecorated in order to serve as the site of the school's graduation dance. Compared to the massive high-tech cooking arena, the humble decor seems downright cute and cozy.
DJ Dog is in the house! Arr, 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 arr.
You knew that Sprinkles was a master chef, but also a world-renowned turntablist? This says you can't teach an old dog new tricks. Van and Ashley tells everyone that they've committed themselves to righting the wrongs they did while they were villains. For a moment, you actually believe them. Not another haunting.
No ghosts allowed at the graduation. It's clearly written in the school bylaws.
I was never actually a ghost. It was all a trick to get you to finally notice me.
Oh, amusing. And now that everyone is together.
Wait, wrong voice. It's the Spunk Monster. He is totally mellowed out. Everyone, the Spunk Monster is no more. From here on out, I prefer that everyone refer to me by my new name, Party Monster. Student tries to finish what he had to say, but everyone is too wrapped up talking to Spork. Sorry, I mean, Party Monster. Dejected, student walks off. Maybe things didn't work out for Maria romantically, but she found a love in her cooking. You know she's gonna do great. A red carpet rolls out across the floor of the ballroom. It's like a Hollywood movie premiere. Who would command such an entrance? It's Pop. He's arrived late to the dance, but apparently for good reason. Walking the carpet, you see perched atop his dirty chef's hat. A crown?
Welcome back, Pop. I know you weren't able to complete the final exam and accept your diploma, so we had it mailed directly to your father. We figured it's the least we could do for you, the school's dean.
Oh, now I get it.
And we get a new wing on the school, not to mention the honor of educating the son of the Chancellor of Shinuch.
The music of the dance is interrupted by the sound of sparkling and electrical hissing. It's Clank who has arrived late to the dance. Now that I've graduated, I can reveal my truth. Whoa, he's still doing the talking thing. I am Clank and I am not of this earth. I'm actually from a faraway planet in another dimension. What? Nepotism. What? I actually feel like I knew this the whole time. Now that I have learned the ways of your kind, I must return. Miriam, will you come with me? I don't know what to say! Besides, no, obviously. I've just begun to learn who I really am. This isn't the time for me to devote my life to figuring out who you are, Clank. You're blown away by Miriam's maturity. It's pretty clear she has managed to surpass you in that regard. True. I understand. Kind of. Humans are weird. A portal opens up and Clank disappears through it. Finally, Colonel Sanders arrives.
Howdy, classmates.
Whoa! It's like the first day you met him. He has come prepared to feed the entire class. However, it's not enough to just give them a bucket of fried chicken. This time it's a full meal. Whoa!
I didn't get to be the most famous chicken man in the history of chicken and man by not reminding people to go out and buy my chicken.
The man of the hour. The end? Wait, we didn't even kiss him. Oh, not then. As everyone feasts on their delicious chicken dinner, Colonel Sanders finds you sitting on the edge of the dance floor.
Yomi, what are you doing sitting all alone?
Oh, you know, just waiting for the right person to ask me to dance.
I wonder, might you tell me, what are the qualities that you would expect to find in such a lucky person?
Off the top of my head, oh, I don't know, a spicy musk, a teddy goatee, and a degree from the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, just to name a few.
It truly is my lucky day. Would you dance with me?
Oh my god! Yes, I would love to! As you glide across the dance floor, hand in hand with Colonel Sanders, the future stretches out in front of you.
And once my 100th franchise is running, I'll be ready to take a day off. And I'll be glad to spend it together with you, Yomi.
Oh my god! Wait, are we gonna kiss? How sweet, we'll work together and play together. Colonel Sanders stops dead in his track.
Work together? Well, I think this is something I'll need to do by myself.
Who will help you run your restaurants?
I don't believe I need help. Besides, based on your time at school here, do you really think running restaurants is the best path forwards?
Could it be? You found a love connection but failed to earn Colonel Sanders' respect as a chef. Can you live with only half of him? Will you be able to endure sharing him with his other life? The love of an entrepreneur? I suppose I could enroll at pastry school.
Oh my dear Yomi, I'm sure that you'll find your place eventually. And along the way you'll have me by your side.
Yan! That's it? We don't kiss? Off camera? Oh, that's the end of it! There was no kiss. This was barely a dating sim. Not the true ending. I think that was the ending. I think they didn't want to have us kiss. Did you plap the colonel yet? No plapping apparently. I wonder how many endings there are. I love you, Colonel. Well, that's the end of it! I thought it would be more, you know, interesting, but I mean, it was funny. Wait, there are a few endings. Is there many endings? Wait. Wait, no, that is the ending. Wait a second. There are many endings. Wait, there are a few endings. There's one where he respects me as a chef. And also a partner. But in this one, he only respects... No! I reached the only good ending, not the best ending. But that was good. My voice is dead, guys. My voice is dead. I need to drink like some coughing syrup from all that. Alright. We will yap for a bit and I will go off again. But we'll be yapping tomorrow more. Doesn't even look like there are other endings. Apparently the ending is not like other stuff. Maybe it's time to wrap up and rest your voice. It's time to rest my voice. I need to rest my voice. I can feel my throat, by the way, in pain. I miss you a lot, Yomi. I miss you too, honey, too. I love you. I'll yap for a little bit. What have I been doing? The pain that I feel is so bad. Like, my period pain. For now. My throat's been ruined by the spork monster. It's over. I hope everyone's been doing good. We can yap more tomorrow. I'm doing nothing. Tomorrow is just yap a day. I'm doing whatever I want to do. We might play some games. Is your tummy pain getting worse now? It's getting better. It was extremely bad yesterday, so I'm glad that I can stream it again. I hope that was fun. I was speaking for an entire 2 hours. Holy shit. Please rest your throat. Love to stream Yomi. I will. We love the yappa. Yappa. And of course, about the new model, I'm excited for it. I hope you're excited for it. Thank you for the very fun and interesting stream. I'll go off and rest my voice now. Bye-bye. I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye, Benta. Bye-bye, Hanito. Bye-bye, Teki. Bye-bye, everyone. Mwah. How's Yomi?